After a fantastic time in Kakadu National Park, it was definitely a Kakadu from us. We head back to Darwin, pick up Archie, and spend the week exploring the area.
Good morning and welcome to COVID Jab Part 2. The drama. What kind of film is it? It's more of a horror. Feeling equally stressed as I was feeling for Part 1.
Yeah, this one might be the one that knocks us out a little bit, so
yeah,
hopefully we don't get too knocked out by it.
Yeah, cross fingers.
Yeah.
So we're just at the Palmerston COVID vaccination centre. We have a booking just here.
Yeah, so we had the first one in Broome a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Now we're in Darwin, we get our second one, and who knows if we have to get a third when we get to Brisbane. We'll just go from city to city getting a new jab every city.
Yeah, okay, let's roll up our sleeves and go in.
Alright, let's do it.
Nice and brave.
Not again.
There we go. All relaxed there?
Yeah.
Good. Wiggle those toes.
Yeah.
Think of somewhere nice, beach to sit on.
Nice beach. Yeah.
Relaxing in the sun, the cocktail in hand.
All done.
All done.
Wasn't so bad, was it?
I've got a bit of, I can feel it in my arm. I've got a
Yeah,
bit
you
of
will.
heavy.
You'll feel it for a couple of days like the first one, probably longer.
My right arm kind of feels heavier than my left arm at the moment.
Yeah, so
it's all of that stuff that's been injected into it.
Yeah, it was pretty busy in there. It's quite good because they had a guy explaining what we just took and, you know, any symptoms that we might feel and, you know, just a little bit of information about what was going on and to go home and tell everyone to get vaccinated. And they said they have about 300 spots available today in Darwin. So if you're in Darwin, get down there now.
Well, strictly speaking, we're in Palmerston.
Yeah, in
the
Palmerston,
other city.
yeah. But,
yeah, the guy was saying that here's like the easiest place at the moment.
It's pretty
to get
busy.
A jab.
There's a lot of people going in and out. So
yeah.
Anyway, second jab done. Hopefully that's it. We don't have to get any more, and then we can go to restaurants and stuff when we get to Melbourne. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens.
See what happens.
Who knows? We had a bit of a rest during the day. Then in the evening, we headed to Mindel Beach Sunset Market, Darwin's largest market, running along the Mindel Beach foreshore with gorgeous sunset views over the Timor Sea. It's full of food stalls and also some arts and crafts stalls, and it's open throughout the dry season. Chris got Chinese and I got a jacket potato, and we finished it off with some delicious churros. We were still feeling pretty rough the next day after our COVID jabs, but we did manage to get out in the evening to take Archie for a walk. We headed up to Casuarina Beach, which is one of the most popular beaches in Darwin. It's really dog friendly, and we also managed to get in another great sunset.
While in town, we couldn't miss the opportunity to go to the Territory Rodeo and Stampede.
My first ever rodeo. It was quite an experience, with booking bulls and horses and lots of other acts, racers and even a clown. There really was something for everyone.
So here we are at Crocosaurus Cove. I'm ready to jump in with a croc. How about you?
I'm ready to film Chris jumping in with a croc.
Yeah, Hannah's not coming, so it's just going to be me. But yeah, it's called the Cage of Death, and I think, yeah, I'll be going in soon. I've done my briefing, and yeah, they're going to get the food, and then I'll just jump in a cage, and I'm not sure which croc I'm going in with yet. It depends on kind of who's up and about.
Which one's the hungriest?
Which one's the hungriest, who's up and about, but we can see them from up here in the viewing platform. See them there.
Yeah.
These are massive crocs. They're, you know, going to be 5 meters or so. I'm a little bit scared. Wow, so that was amazing. So I've just been changed, got out of the cage of death, survived. I'm still here to tell the tale. But yeah, that was really impressive. It was just the size of the crocodile is just incredible. So the one I went in with was called Axel, and he's one of the biggest, which is pretty daunting. One of the biggest, but he is the heaviest at 900 kilos, this guy. And he looked every single bit of it. He was just massive, absolutely massive. So yeah, it was really cool. They just put you in the ladder, you get in the water. The water's actually really, really nice and warm. It's not cold at all like I thought it would be. And yeah, they just kind of feed him while you're in there and just get him up nice and close. And I think the thing that amazed me the most was just the size of these crocodiles are just massive. You would not want to be caught like in a stream down Adelaide River with one of these guys. So originally we're only going to have a couple of days in Darwin just to get into the town, do all the touristy things, have a look around, check out the place and get going again. But we decided to extend our stay and just have a little bit more time because we've got quite a bit of life admin we need to do while we're here.
Yep, so the first full day that we came to Darwin, we had planned to do our COVID jabs, and we had heard from a couple of people that you can feel a bit ropey for a couple of days afterwards, which we did.
Absolutely.
We felt a bit tired and achy, so that gave us a chance to just hang around the caravan, have a bit of a rest and actually do a bit of life admin.
Yeah, exactly. And some of the life admin was kind of self-inflicted. I had to get a new phone because I jumped in the water with my phone in Kakadu. You'd think these things were waterproof, but they're not. So I had to get a new phone. We obviously had the auto electrician come out when we were in Catherine. Well, we had to get another one here. So that was a bit frustrating. And finding the part as well has been a little bit tricky. But we got there.
Especially being here over a weekend, a lot of places have been closed. Also your old phone, Chris had to take his old phone in to get the photos recovered.
Yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to recover the photos. I hadn't been able to back it up because we haven't really been using Wi-Fi at all. So just something we didn't think about on the trip, to be honest. And, you know, we needed another gas tank. Our gas tank was empty, so we needed to fill that up. We needed some supplies. Obviously, we got the second jab. And the car needed to go in for a service as well. So just a load of things we needed to do while we were here. So it was kind of good to have a few days here and just get
laundry
stuff
as
done.
well. We've done, I can't believe how many wash loads we've done.
And it's been a while since we've been to like a proper supermarket and did a nice shop as well. So, you know, we just got the opportunity to do all this while we're in Darwin.
Yeah, but it hasn't been all work, no play.
No way.
We've been able to squeeze some fun things in as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the rodeo we went to was awesome. And, you know, there's a few other things that we're yet to do that we would really like to do. We plan to do while we're here in Darwin. But yeah, I think, so all in all, we'll probably spend about a week here in Darwin. But it's kind of nice because we like to do these kind of longer stops every now and then. Yeah. You know, we had
just
10 days.
Our thoughts.
Yeah, 10 days or so in Broome. We had a while in Lake Argyle. So a week in Darwin. So it's just nice every kind of, you know, 3 or 4 weeks just to have a week somewhere and just, get some stuff done, not have to pack up the caravan and move it every day.
Yeah, especially knowing that going to the centre over the next couple of weeks, the next few weeks, they're going to be very much like one night stays on the way down and one night stays on the way back. And we're only we're at Ayers Rock not for that long.
Yeah, we're actually, after today, or after Darwin, we're going to be on the move for quite a long time. Yeah. A lot of driving, a lot of moving quickly until we really get to the other side of the country. So it's probably going to be, 3 weeks of stop, start all the way, really, isn't it?
I think it will be, yeah.
But it's been a great week in Darwin so far.
It's been a hot week so far.
Yeah, it's hot here, hot and humid. But we've got
plenty. For us southerners.
Yeah. Got plenty of other stuff to do while we're here, so a few things still to go. The other thing was GoPro. Remember our GoPro? We've been having issues with our GoPro 9 since we bought it. Very frustrating because we're obviously on the road. We got it mailed to us in Shark Bay, and it hasn't been working properly the whole time. And that may be why some of you have noticed some audio issues. It's because the the microphone in our media mod's been playing up on the 9. So I won't go into specifics, but we had to get that returned while we were here in Darwin as well. And so we'll be short of a GoPro for a few weeks, but we've still got the 8, so we're speaking to you on the 8 now. Yeah, but it's good to get all this stuff done now while we're here in Darwin. I could have jumped in the water, who knows, somewhere else completely and been nowhere near a place to get a phone. So been quite lucky all of these things have happened now and we can get them done in Darwin.
Plus Chris is really loving having a new phone.
Yeah, it's great. And any excuse.
Yeah. Boys and their toys.
That's right, yeah. So, but anyway, I think we're going to pop out now and explore some of Darwin.
Okay, let's do it. We headed down to Stokes Hill Wharf, a really beautiful spot right in the middle of Darwin. While we were there, we went and checked out the museum that covers both the Flying Doctors and the bombing of Darwin. It was such an interactive museum. We learnt a lot. On the 19th of February 1942, the Imperial Japanese Navy aircraft launched the largest single attack ever mounted by a foreign power on Australia, killing more than 240 people and destroying ships and buildings. The Royal Flying Doctor Service was founded by Reverend John Flynn and started its aeromedical operations in the NT in 1939. It's now one of the largest aeromedical organisations globally, providing healthcare to people who live, work and travel across 7.69 million square kilometres across Australia. Wow. That was so good, seeing the Royal Flying Doctor Service Museum. I used to watch the Flying Doctors when I was a kid back in England, so it's really interesting for me to see it all in real life.
Oh, hi there. Didn't see you. Just at the museum and the art gallery at the moment. Just checking out the monsoon garden. No, I'm checking out this. I'm not in the garden. Yeah, checking out the gallery, and there's a few little exhibitions here I want to check out. Cyclone Tracy especially. That would be really interesting. But yeah, it's free. It's open every day, I think. And yeah, thought we'd check it out. It's got good reviews, so let's see what we can find.
There we go, another week.
Yeah, it's a good week in Darwin.
Yeah, it's flown by.
Yeah, it has actually, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, it's been a real nice combination of seeing some things and also having a bit of a rest.
Yeah, getting some stuff done, which we urgently needed.
Yeah, definitely.
So now we've got some supplies, we've got all our bits done, mostly, so now we're heading south towards Central Australia, so we'll probably get there in a week or so.
Yeah, so the next week we'll be heading down towards Ayers Rock and Kings Canyon, but on the way we'll be stopping off at a few places, Mataranka, and then some of the real traditional outback pubs, which will be fun. Yeah, that'll be good fun. So thank you for joining us, as always. It's great having you with us on our journey. And don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. Please, give us a like. Yeah, please like, subscribe. We love the comments. Yeah, comments are great. And we will see you next week. See you next week, guys. Bye.